Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
What's up guys, it's PolarPit and I'm finally back. And we are playing a game called The Water Tastes Like Wine, or The Water Looks Like Wine. I think it's a narrative sort of game. I just loaded it up and a deep voice said that night has fallen and you're weary from travels. Stars fill the sky above. In front of you is a brightly lit wooden house, the only building you've seen for days. So we're going
toward the house, hearing the sounds of laughter and talk as you reach the door and push it open.
He sounds like the guy from Witcher 3 when you do the recap every time you load the game up. I'm a hobo.
You sit down and join the game. It's a cheap buy-in, and not many of the other players are very good.
Let's look around.
The lady fiddling with dice gets good cards, but has no real strategy. The man to your right seems to just hold on to the highest cards he has, regardless of suit or any consideration of matches.
Alright, let's see who else is here.
The man in gray across from you, though, he's good. He already had the largest pile of coins.
He looks scary.
And while you're winning,
those do not look like coins, they look like...
You can't quite catch them.
Like, what are those cheese things called? Baby bells, that's it. Keep playing.
One by one, the other players leave the table. Sometimes with pique, or with wry humor, leaving their winnings with you or the man in gray.
Guess we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna beat this guy's ass. What's that feather? This is all hand drawn, the game, and it's absolutely amazing. It looks phenomenal. Right, someone's house key. I don't know how to play.
Finally,
I don't even know what we're playing.
It's just you and the man in gray. He looks at you.
50 Shades of Grey.
And winks. Last hand.
I'm in, Mr. Grey.
He deals, you draw, and look at your hand. It's good. It's great. The best hand, in fact. A royal straight flush.
So that's when you have all the...
Aces high.
Well, nothing can beat me.
The man in gray pushes forward his whole pile. You're not sure exactly how much it is, but it's more than you've got. You can't match that.
So we will fold.
The man in gray stops you. Now, if you like, I'll let you wager your word. I know you'll be good for it. Just promise you'll pay the debt, however I ask.
Wait, what? So I can give him my word or check cards?
Yep. 10, jack, queen, king, ace. All spades.
Alright, you have my word, Mr. Grey. As long as it's not
Man
50
in
Shades of Grey
smiles.
shit.
Alright then. I'll call.
Alright, let's show my titties. Oh, feck. How do you like that? Direwolf, this is Game of Thrones?
Well, your luck wasn't so good, was it?
He looks a lot cuter
It's
now.
quite the hand, but not for the game we're playing. I'm afraid you owe me. Your life.
We should have asked what fucking game we're playing. Go Fish, I'm a beast at that. Sure thing, bro.
Is built on stories. It's one big story. This country, woven of many small ones. Few of the small ones are strictly true, and the big story is mostly a lie.
Okay.
All the stories and songs and myths and legends start somewhere, with a seed. As they're told and retold and passed around, they grow and change to become the stories we know. To pay your debt to me, you'll be carrying stories, finding the seeds first and then spreading them, telling them onwards so they can begin gaining strength. This is no light task. Stories are heavy. Most of the stories you'll find will be small.
Sounds like Red Dead
seeds.
Redemption 2
They
music.
might be true, but they'll grow wild and unbelievable with the telling. The more important stories are the true ones, the ones people will tell you about their own lives. Those often get lost in the weaves of the big story. The more true stories you can find and tell, the more you can weave that truth into the big story. Tarnish it a bit perhaps, but isn't a dingy and battered truth better than a shining lie?
I guess so.
Go ahead. You tell me a story. I'll trade you some information about your task.
Ooh, so we got travel, morality, heaven, desire, fulfilled wishes come true, fortune, fate, luck, death, change, ending, moving on. Let's do travel. Tell the story of the northern bound train blinking its giant eyes as it crawls through the night. Sure. You tell the okay, fuck
Travel.
you.
That's your job. Wander from place to place, gather those stories and spread them. People get bored hearing the same stories over and over. But an old cliche in one state might be a rip-roaring new yarn in another.
Tell the story of the endless series of doors of different kinds, each leading to only more doors. Sounds like Fall Guy, and that is a pain in the asshole.
You'll sometimes have to make choices about what kind of story you're finding. Is it a love story or a tragedy?
Dunno.
Gather too many of one kind, though. This grand story needs variety.
Tell the story of the parting clouds, fog, reveal a brief glimpse of a land of promise and plenty. Sounds too good to be true.
Your deepest desires, your greatest wish, heaven? Big Rock Candy Mountain? El Dorado, the promised land, that place just over the ridge where they all say that the water tastes just like the sweetest wine.
Yeah, water tastes like wine, I think this game's called. No, I discovered El Dorado in Uncharted. It's not good.
I don't know where that is.
Well, neither do I.
It's supposed to be somewhere in this country. Ask the people you meet. They're all searching for the same thing.
I don't want the last one. Tell the story of tossing a pair of bone dice on a blood red velvet table. They come up snake eyes, and wink at you. Am I gonna fuck the dice? I mean, I will if I have to.
It's just luck. Funny how bad luck seems to follow the folks who already have problems aplenty.
I really like the music.
Well, try your luck out there in this country. See how the dice treat you. It's not all bad. You'll have to work hard.
I can't get rid of the cursor, so don't get pissy at me.
True shapes of people. Not many who can do that.
Tell the story of a black and grey city where every building is filled with desiccated corpses. That's a good story.
I'll strip away your flesh to make the journey easier, but still you'll feel pain.
How does that make it easier?
Hunger, weariness, thirst, and despair. They're all part of stories, the part not often told.
I guess that is true in some
Death,
ways.
yes, but don't worry. As long as your task remains, you come back. Go on your way, Seeker. Maybe we'll meet again, or maybe not.
Hopefully not. You probably have fleas, dirty
Either way,
bastard.
it'll be an experience for you. I'm jealous in some ways. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too, bro. Me too. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. Look at me. I'm a hobo skeleton. What? Oh. I can whistle.
This bungalow is being ransacked. There's furniture piled in the front yard,
He's got a little gun.
ammunition heaped under the mailbox, and a crowd of clean-cut men ripping apart a car in the driveway.
Strange.
Two heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch.
I mean, I wouldn't call that heavily armed.
Grin.
Oh, this is a
One shouts
shotgun.
at you.
I thought it was a stick.
Lend a couple innocent gals a cigarette?
Smoking's bad for you, but I don't want to get shot. Sure.
You are about to hand her a smoke when those men draw pistols and shove you hard into the dirt. You know these girls? They demand.
Nope. They just
Once
wanted a
they've dumped your bag
cigarette.
out into the road, they decide you're harmless. If you were selling booze too, you'd have a lot more cash. Sneers one. On the porch behind him, the two bootleggers are fingering their empty rifles, grinning in disappointment.
I don't know how to take that. I can finger your rifles if you desire. Okay. Just whistle the pain away. Oh. Your goal is to fulfill your obligation to the wolf by finding all 16 characters scattered all over the US and trade stories with them. I can't be asked to read all this. I'll figure it out on the way. I hope the music's not copyrighted. I bet it is. Boom, 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 boom. We'll see if that... I might have to replace the music. Let's go to this little house. Can I not run? No, I can just whistle. What's going on over here? This game's beautiful.
Off the road and into the woods, you can't help but come across this package by the old tree tied to a
I
sturdy
come across a
stick.
package.
The cloth wrapping conceals, though not particularly well, something large and softly unsettled. Little eyes blink back at you from inside the bundle.
Well, say hello to the package.
The shape gives a start. Please don't tell my pa that I'm in here, it says in a small voice.
Why?
Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore. But I want to go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
I won't tell him. Actually, I'm gonna look for the
His father
dad.
must have been here at some point, but you sure can't see him now,
Please go. He's coming back any minute.
says the boy, growing agitated.
He's going to see you talking to me. Please, go.
He only calms down when you leave. You don't see another soul for miles.
Okay, bye, kid. Let's go west. Can I seriously not run? I'm like 50 feet tall. I can just jump over everything. Hey, what's following me? It's a cloud. I thought it was some bad boy. What's this? New Hampshire, Maine. That's Portland. Is there anything here? Nope, it's fuck all here. Guess we're gonna go to Portland and see what's there. There's a Portland in England. I can swim to it if I just go to the left, I think. Take me a while though. Let's see what's going on in here.
They don't come every year, you know.
Fucking hate
The old
seagulls.
man is sitting at the edge of a rotting old pier, crooked legs dangling over the water. He watches a pair of seagulls preen and groom each other on a rock just off the shore.
I'm not gonna watch them because that's creepy.
Just when the fishing is going to be good. He taps great, black, thick globs of spent tobacco out of a huge ceramic pipe. I got another year, I guess.
One way for what, my man?
Another year of this town being here, he replies, letting a grin spread across his face. If the seagulls came, that means enough fish to keep it in place.
Okay. But the sea's over here, so why is he... You know what? Whatever floats his boat, no pun intended, but I am going to leave this video here. I'm really enjoying this game. I can't believe someone hand drew all of this. I'll leave a link down in the description for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.